The Crown called Detective Michael McDonald Wednesday. He confirmed seizing 9 letters that Jeremy Skibicki wrote to an inmate inside the Nova Institution for Women in Truro, Nova Scotia. McDonald told court that in May 2023, he and another detective flew to Truro to meet with Crystal Hunt. He revealed there were 2 or 3 letters she destroyed. By this time, Skibicki had already been in custody for more than a year. He has since admitted to killing Rebecca Contois, Morgan Harris, Mercedes Myron, and Buffalo Woman. The letters were entered as exhibits that were shared with the media. There were no letters from Hunt shown to the court. In total, there were 39 pages between the 9 letters written by Skibicki. The mail exchange continued for 16 weeks from May 4th until April 27, 2023. The first letter from Skibicki implies that Hunt wrote to him first. His third sentence in, Skibicki writes, "Anything I say or write has the potential to be used against me by the Crown." Skibicki goes on to tell Hunt he was adopted and shares his birth name with her, also saying he has a real connection with her. He also asks for pictures in that first letter and shares he has a preference in women who are not visibly fat. In his second letter, sent a month later, he tells Hunt that he is still legally married and starts to build a bond with her, even writing about out-of-body experiences they could share. He also signed the letter, Love Anton. He also thanks her for sending him a picture that he since put on his wall. The third letter tells Hunt that he cares for her. He shares that he's upset because he found out he is now legally divorced despite not signing any papers. The same letter also has Skibicki suggesting he wants to marry Hunt. He also starts to talk about his case, writing, "I am seriously considering giving up even though I have a not criminally responsible defense with experts. I could have 100 experts while the Crown has none, and I'd still get convicted by a bunch of morons." Skibicki then starts asking things of Hunt, talking about how he can start writing fiction novels, and asks her to do some research about which prison would be the best fit for him, one that allows the most frequent conjugal visits, cell phones, and video games. The fifth letter delves into Skibicki's ideologies about attacks on white culture. Skibicki compares the public school system today to being much worse than residential schools. He points fingers at Jewish people and Muslims for causing trouble, eventually writing, "Enough of my rant. I sometimes go from 0 to communism in 20 seconds. The remaining letters show Skibicki and Hunt seeming to trauma bond. By the last one sent on April 27, 2023, Skibicki says, "But that doesn't mean we can't love each other." After the letters were entered as evidence, the Crown confirmed Skibicki had his psychiatric evaluation that they requested last week, but wouldn't say much else. There is a break in the trial until June 3rd, when defense will begin presenting their side that Skibicki is not criminally responsible on account of mental disorder. T.R. Wheatley, APTN National News, Winnipeg.